It's just a sign of the time. It's a positive vibe. Hello, hello, everyone, and welcome to another one of our podcasts. I am your host, Nikia. First, of course, as always, giving thanks and honor and praise to everyone who has been supporting the platform, who has been sending the emails and the text messages and the cash apps. I'm still getting those, which is greatly appreciated. I really appreciate it. Um, a few things. As I stated before, that will be launching new products, new mantras, still under the positive vibes only, just different products, different merchandise coming out. Um, we are looking forward to networking. We've spoken with different vendors and different people who are doing more events, outside events. So you may see me around town here in Newport News, Hampton Roads. Um, oh, the store. I've updated our store on Teespring, and I've also updated our store on Redbubble. So if you're looking to get some PVO merch, something to have right there in front of you to show you, to remind you of being in a positive vibe, definitely go out and support. Go ahead and purchase products if you're in the local area and you want some products. I do have inventory here, some stuff left over from the last event, the backyard event that we had. So I appreciate anybody, well, I'm thankful for anybody who would want to purchase some of those products. Okay. We're gonna feature our next black business this evening at the end of the show, as we do always. And next week we are gonna have another guest over the phone, of course, due to COVID. Um, After COVID, or after COVID, I'll say that. We will start having in-house guests, but right now, due to the pandemic and social distancing, we're just going to have our guests over the phone. So I appreciate that. So we're setting that up for next week. We'll have a special guest next week. Okay, on to the show. All right, so today, as you can see from the topic, it is being positive during the holidays. And for some people, the holidays are hard. It's really hard for them, um, missing loved ones who have passed on. Um, Holidays you used to spend with certain people that you can't spend with them anymore, either from a breakup or a pass on, or they moved away. Um, but the purpose of the show today is to help you to stay positive during the holidays. For some people, it is really, really depressing. And for some people, it's really, really hard for them to put a smile on their face, or, to get them involved in the holidays. With our family, holidays are big. We have a big family, and holidays and events and birthdays, they're really, really big. For a while, after my grandmother passed, it was hard for me to be happy around Thanksgiving. That was my grandmother's favorite holiday. She loved to cook, and we all had a dish that we had to bring. If we told you to bring plates or sodas or something, that means you couldn't cook and we didn't want to eat your food. But yeah, everybody would make a dish. You were on the list to make a dish. It was pretty much like everybody was involved with the party planning, and most of the time we had it at her house. And after she passed, it was really, really hard to get into the spirit. But the year of her passing, right after that Thanksgiving, we my cousin rented a center, and we all came together just to celebrate her favorite holiday, and just lift her up, and talk about the good times of when she was there, her laugh, her songs, um, her sayings, her different sayings. She had a song for everybody's name. Whoever you were, she made up a song about your name. Um, but after that, after the year that she passed, it was really, really hard for some of us to get together for the holiday, because we were missing our grandmother, our nanny, our mom, my mom's mom. It was really, really hard. So what helped me to get out of the rut of um, not being positive during the Thanksgiving holiday, it was, I thought about the food. I ain't gonna lie. I love to cook. I love to eat. And Thanksgiving food is awesome. Just the different flavors and everything melding together. Um, I thought about the food. I thought about spending time with the family members that are here, you know, um, the people that I haven't seen in a while that I would really love to see and spend time with. And that's what helped me get out of the rut of not wanting to, celebrate Thanksgiving. Um, Another way I got myself out the rut is for the family members who were oh, I want to say missing, the family members who were not there that we were missing. Um, I just thought on uh the times that we did spend together, my grandmother's corny jokes, my aunts and uncles getting drunk because you got aunts and uncles that get drunk on the holidays, and playing spades, playing Uno, Monopoly. We were very competitive. But just thinking on the good times that we had during the holidays. Now, I know with certain families, um, people don't get along, and it happens. It's out there, but try not to spend time with those people. Avoid the people that you don't get along with. But if you can, if the holiday is putting you in a rut, if you feel that you can't celebrate it, just go around the people who you want to go around. Even if it's not your family, if it's friends, you may want to go to your best friend's house, for the holidays. And I remember one year we didn't even do traditional Thanksgiving food. We did, well, I think it was one year we did seafood. Another year we did Italian. So we switched it up just to make it more interesting. But we still spent time together during Thanksgiving. My favorite holiday is Christmas. And I remember one Christmas, I didn't want to celebrate it because I had just lost my job earlier that year, and I was working temporary, and the money wasn't coming in. I was barely making enough to pay my bills and keep food in the house. And that particular year, I felt so bad because I didn't have any money to get my son any gifts for Christmas. And I was depressed. I was upset. I was like, "Dad, this is really bad." Because every Christmas he had something, and his godfather's mother had. I didn't even have a tree. She gave me a tree, um, because I had talked to his godfather about it. His godfather talked to his mom. She gave me a tree. She gave me wrapping paper, and she gave me money. And I was like, "What's that for?" She was like, "Buy him something." I was like, "Buy him what?" "I can't afford nothing." She said, "I'm gonna tell you what you do. You take this $20. You go to the dollar store and you buy him $20 worth of toys." It's like, from the dollar store? She said, "Trust me, when he was probably like, I think he was like six. I think he was like 6 or 7 around that time. I don't remember how old he was, but I know he was a kid. He's a grown man right now. But she gave me $20 and she said, "Go to the dollar store, and anything you see in that store that he might like, buy $20 worth of toys." It's all right. She gave me some wrapping paper, and she helped me wrap up all of these toys. And I think he went with his cousin or he went with his dad, around that time. And we sat in the house and we wrapped everything up, put everything together, and put the tree out there and put the toys under the tree. And when he saw how many toys were under that tree, he said, "These are all for me, all for me." And I was like, "Yeah, yeah, mommy got it." It didn't matter that the presents that I got him was from the dollar store. He was happy he got something. So some people around the holidays, around Christmas time, you feel down and depressed because you probably can't buy your kids the toy that they want, or you can't buy them or even get them anything. Children are easy to please. To I mean, unless you raise them to be materialistic, which I hope you aren't doing that. But children are easy to please. As long as they're getting something, they don't care about the price of it. They don't care about, name brand, anything like that. Speaking of name brand, I remember one birthday I brought him. I just got my Macy's credit card, and I was like, "I'm gonna go to Macy's." And I never really brought him name brand stuff. I just brought him clothes. You need clothes. So I remember going to Macy's and I was like, oh, this is really cute. This is when Sean John first came out. And I brought him Sean John suits and Sean John pants and shirts and da 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 da. I think I racked up about $200 buying him Sean John stuff. And he loved it. When he saw it, he loved it. He was happy about it. And that was the first time I really brought him anything like name brand, name brand. And he went to school, he came back home, and he was bawling, crying, upset. I'm like, what happened? Who hurt my kid? Who kid I gotta hem up because you made my baby cry? He said they was picking on me and teasing me and saying that I have on Sean John, but this you brought it for me. This is not Sean John. The amount of laughter that came out of my body in that moment, even though my child was hurt, the fact that he didn't know he had on name brand clothes tickled me. I mean, I laughed so hard. And then when he did get upset because I was laughing, but I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what you said. And I said, baby, this is Sean John. That's the name of the clothing that you have on. They were probably complimenting you about your clothes, and you took it negatively. And he was like, well, I don't like Sean John. So I had to go on the computer and show him what Sean John was, you know, that it's a name brand, it's status quo at the time, and everybody was wearing it. And he just didn't understand. And that's when I realized I did not raise a materialistic child, that he was going to be just as frugal as his mom. But during the holidays, people feel bad about not being able to get things for their children or for their family members. When your time is more precious and more important than buying something material or something that's going to break or not even last, very long. Material things fade, bodies fade, people fade, but those memories never fade. Those happy moments never fade. Those moments of belly laughter never fade. So when it comes to the holidays, try to look on the bright side. Look at the fact that you are still here to celebrate a holiday. Look at the fact that you still have family members that you can celebrate the holiday with. Look to see that, um, and I really, it could be worse. I really didn't want to say that, but it could be worse. It really could be worse. Um, if you think about what the worst case scenario could have been, and your only issue is that you don't have money to buy gifts for your kids. And I know with the way this whole pandemic is set up, it's really hard to even get gifts for birthdays. Um, you know, my son just celebrated a birthday. He said he wanted McDonald's. Yes. Yay, I can get you that. He wanted a video game. I don't know about that. But he wanted McDonald's for his birthday. That's all he wanted. He just wanted McDonald's. I said, okay, baby, I got you McDonald's. But don't get so wrapped up in the gifting when it comes to um, the holidays, when it comes to birthdays. Because right now, with the way this pandemic is set up, it's going to be really, really hard for those who are used to doing those things to really overcome not being able to do that anymore. We got more important things that we have to worry about. We got to make sure that our bills are being paid. We got to make sure that there's food on the table. We got to make sure that we're doing what we got to do to sustain our families. We have to prioritize certain things. So when it comes to the holidays, you just may have to revamp it at this time. And it's not going to kill you. It's not going to kill anybody else. And if somebody gets upset about it, then they really don't understand what the holidays are about. So when it comes to what is that? Thanksgiving and Christmas are the two holidays that's coming up. Even Halloween. Halloween's holiday. I like Halloween. Not so much of the ghouls and stuff, but I like Halloween to dress up, getting different costumes and being a different character. That's why I like going to anime conventions, because you get to dress up and be somebody else. But get into the holiday spirit for different reasons, not for the traditional reasons of what people have put it out there, or what families have done, forever. There's no law that says you have to keep doing that every year. There's no law that says that you have to keep up with the Joneses. There's no law that says you have to spend every dime that you have on gifts or decorations or anything like that. No. For Thanksgiving, think about spending time with your family. For Thanksgiving, think about the different types of foods you can cook or you can eat. Think about the different people's houses you can go and bounce to. And you ain't got to go in their house and look, I'm on my way here. I'm going to hit you up at 5. I'm going to hit you up at 4. And then I'm going to swing by to you at 6. So we going to work this out. So I'm going to boom, 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 boom. Just have my plate ready. Love you. Kisses and hugs and give me my plates. And we going to keep it moving. I mean, that's what I would do. Because I know a couple of people. I know my best friend gonna make them stuffed mushrooms. So I got to swing over there and get that. I know my other best friend gonna make her baked ziti, so I'ma swing over there and get that. I know my brother gonna make his baked beans, so I'ma swing over and get that. I got a meal. I just have to get the meat. If well, the baked beans I have meat in it, so I wouldn't even have to worry about that. But I could go to the food line and get a rotisserie. Bam, there's a meal. But try to find the silver lining in the holidays. Try to find a way to um, enjoy it. Just enjoy the holidays. Just enjoy spending time with your family. Um, Enjoy the jokes. Enjoy the laughter. Enjoy the games. If y'all play spades, I know my family plays spades. Anytime we get together, if it's big out and somebody got a table somewhere and we playing spades. Um, Enjoy the kids, the different kids that are growing up that you may not have seen since April, due to the pandemic. You haven't seen your family members. Do some FaceTimes, do some, videos, share videos among, start a game with sharing videos. You do a video and you share it with a family member and say, okay, now share this, you do a video and share. You come up with something or come up with a way to enjoy the holidays. And when it comes to Christmas, I love the decorations. I love the music. I love the Christmas music. I like the spirit of Christmas. Um, I love the jingle bells. You hear the bells ringing and the different type of wrapping paper and packaging and the lights and all of that. I love that part of Christmas so much that I really don't think about getting gifts. For a long time, I didn't celebrate holidays. Like I lightweight don't celebrate holidays now, but I'm not going to shun somebody else if they want to celebrate. If you want me to join in, I will, but I haven't been that big festive on it. I appreciate it. I look forward to them because I know my family is going to do something, but I've learned to just enjoy. Hey, son, I've learned to just enjoy the time spending with my family. I've learned to just enjoy talking to my children, having conversations. Oh, conversation. I'm all right. Let me put a pin in that. Hold on. Pin. Conversation. Okay. Had to write that down. But I enjoy having conversations with them, and I enjoy, just different things. Like I would get board games and play with them, or get stores, you know, toys from the dollar store, and we'll make up games and different things. But this year, the holidays are going to be hard for some, and it's going to be really, really difficult for some. So, what I say to you who are having a hard time getting into the spirit of the holidays and having a hard time of, you know, really wanting to celebrate, and yeah, wanting to celebrate because of loved ones who are not here anymore, think of them and think as if, do they really want you to put your life on hold because they're no longer here? I know my grandmother wouldn't have wanted that I put my life on hold because she's not here and I can't celebrate Thanksgiving with her. So I do it my way. I remember one year I made her famous fried rice. The way it ain't come out the way she made it. Even though I used to sit with her and watch her make the fried rice in the crock pot with the different seeds, the Lipton soup and all of that, and put it in the crock. It didn't. It's one thing I have not have not figured out how to accomplish, but I just think on those things, and be a more a kinder person, that she would want me to be, a more loving person that she would want me to be. And that is how I keep her in my life, in my spirit, in my heart, during the holidays. Um, New Year's is coming up as well. Um, yeah, to me, New Year's is just another day at midnight, turn of the century, turn of the year. But some people celebrate New Year. Some people like going out to Times Square or going to parties um, for New Year's. You can have a party over Zoom. My family did it. When was that? I think it was like in May or June. We did a family Zoom, and my cousin was playing the music, and we had our drinks, and we was talking and having conversation, just and we played bingo over the Zoom. So we figured out a way to have fun. We couldn't see each other, but we figured out a way to have fun. During this pandemic. Hey, cousin. So we just I don't know. I try to find the positive in everything, and I try to find the silver lining in everything. There are ways for you to figure out how to make sure that these holidays work for you, and to make sure that you're not depressed during the holidays. So, my challenge to you, all those out there who feel as though, the holidays are not a good time for you, think of the holiday that you like the most, and then think of the event that happened on one of those particular holidays that just brings a smile to your face when you think about it, and hold on to that. Like, hold on to that, hone in on that, because that happy feeling, if you hold on to it, it gets to spread. You get happier, you get all cheery, put a smile on your face. Hold on to that. Think about the last time that you were with your particular loved one. Like I told people before, when my nephew, he had came down here to visit, and I was just loving on him and kissing on him and telling how much I love him. And he's like, Auntie, I'm gonna come right back. He came when I went to work, and he spent time with the kids, but then he like left by the time I got home from work. So I didn't really get to spend much time, but the small amount of time that I got to spend with him still sticks here in my heart, because I got to see him before he passed. One of my uncles who passed, I think he passed 2 years ago, a year ago. My uncle Junior. We were at my other uncle's funeral, and I hadn't seen Junior in years, and call him Uncle Bob. Haven't seen him in years. This is a family joke, but I hadn't seen him in years. And when I saw him at the funeral, I knew he was upset because his brother was gone. They was thick as thieves, tight, and I just sat with him, and I hugged on him, and I kept rubbing his head and telling him how much I love him and how much I care about him. And just, I don't know why I did it, but I just kept, just loving on him, just talking to him, having a conversation with him. We laughed, we joked about how they used to get me when I was a kid, because I was gullible at the time, and they used to catch me with these stupid jokes. But now I know better, and I got them back. But I loved on him, and I just gave him a whole bunch of attention, and I didn't know why I was doing that, and a few months later he passed. So I was happy that I got to spend that time with him. He's no longer here. We can't joke like we used to. We can't bounce off of each other. Me, him, and my other uncle that passed, if the three of us were together, you were guaranteed a belly overlap, because we will always reminisce on the times when they used to get me with the jokes when I was younger. I didn't know no better. I was a kid. But we would laugh and have tears in our eyes about the jokes. But I remembered the times that we had together, the great times that we had together. And that's what pulled me out of my funk, and what pulled me out of not wanting to celebrate the holidays. So, again, please, 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 don't put yourself in a funk because of this pandemic, that you can't spend time with family because of the social distancing or whatever. Find new ways, innovative ways to spend time with your family. And some people, they like hugs, and you can't get a hug right now. Just understand, you can't get a hug right now, but you can give love and blow kisses over the video, and they've seen you. Give a phone call to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. You know, call up a cousin you ain't talked to in a while. Hey, I was just thinking about you. Want to say what's up? Hey, what's going on? How are the kids? Haven't seen you in a while. My dad and I, we video chat, I think, every other week. I'll talk to him on the phone most of the time, but he was like, hey, I'm going to call you on video so I can see the kids. And they love it. Hey, Papa, how you doing? He loves it. He enjoys it. So just find new innovative ways to enjoy the holidays. And I pray that you do not fall into a rut because of the holidays. Now back to what I said about conversations. I have a new series that's coming out. Conversations. It's going to be really fun, really funny. I think you guys are going to like it. It's going to be awesome. They are going to actually be recorded because kids say the darndest things. So it's conversations with my kids. They are recorded, and they will be posted on YouTube. I may post them here as well, but it's just conversation. Me talking to them, asking them questions, them asking me questions, and just having a regular old conversation. And I think it's gonna be fun. I think you guys are gonna love it. My children are candid, especially that little one. He's whoo, yeah, that little one. But that is the end of our show. I thank you all for joining in. Please comment, like, share. Share this with somebody who you may have spoken with about, being depressed about the holidays. Share it with them, direct them to the video. The whole purpose of it is and the goal is to put everybody into a positive vibe. And this is a movement, so move it along. Move the videos along. Any of the videos that we've done previously, please go and look at them. Check them out on YouTube. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook, Instagram. Check them out. And if you know somebody who you feel may benefit from watching the videos or just hearing me talk or my antics or laughing at my antics and me messing up words, hey, why not? Share. It's free. It costs you nothing. So today's business that we will be featuring is Shay'z Shack. Let me see if y'all can see that. Shay'z Shack. And that's Shay'z with a Z. She customizes anything that you want, from cups to plates to lighters to t-shirts to masks. I think I've seen a couple of ashtrays there too. I don't know if they do phone cases, but check her out. She's on Instagram. Her information is in the description. Anything you want, she will customize it for you. You may get a kick out of some of the stuff that she got there. Of course, she will be featured all week, this week, on my Instagram page and on my Facebook page. But as I say in closing, and my rambling is done, I thank you all for the people who have been emailing, texting, sending the cash apps, and everything. We have some new stuff coming up, so just be aware. And if you haven't, send me an email so I can add you to my email list. I'm working on our email newsletter, so we can start sending that out once a week. So if you're interested in joining the email newsletter, just send me an email at positivevibes518@gmail.com, and we will add you to the list. We'll send you the link to where you can join our email list. Okay. Thank you all. And as I say in closing, control the narrative. Keep it positive. Positive vibes only, guys. Bye.